All right, we back. Okay. For it is a let's see. For it is fretting leprosy; it shall be burned in fire. 53. And if the priest shall look, and behold the plague be not spread in the garment, either in the warp or the woof, or in anything of the skin. 54. Then the priest shall command that they wash the thing wherein the plague is, and he shall shut it up 7 days more. All right. The 7 days is just to make sure that there's no plague that is growing and that can be spread amongst the population or the people. All right. Unlike this place, which when people contracted the COVID, they still had people working. You understand? Like this place is horrible. 55 says, and the priest shall look upon the plague. After that it is washed, and behold, if the plague have not changed his color, and the plague be not spread, it is unclean. Thou shalt burn it in the fire. It is fret inward, whether it be bare within or without. 56. And if a priest look, and behold, the plague be somewhat dark after the washing of it, then he shall rend it out the garment, or out the skin, or out the warp, or out the woof. 57. And if it appear still in the garment, either in the warp, or in the woof, or in anything of the skin, it is a spreading plague. Thou shalt burn that wherein the plague is in the fire. You understand? You don't burn LeBron jerseys because he takes his talent to South Beach. You understand? You burn your garments when they are defiled. You understand? And that's the whole point of the way that you contain illnesses from spreading, right? We have a thing called the CDC, the Center of Disease Control, and they do a horrible job at containing diseases. You understand? Like this place is ridiculous. But they got to keep the slaves working. They don't have no problem with that. Let's keep going. 58. Wah Habagad Awa Hawathaya Awa Hirab Awa Kal Kalaya Hayawar Ashar Thakabas Wasar Mahum Hanagai Wakabas Washayah Watahar. 59. Sa'ath Thawarath Nagai Tazara'ath Bagad Ha-Tazamar Awa Hapash Dayam Awa Hasha Awa Hayarab Awa Kal Kalaya Iawar Lot Tharawa Awa Latum Ma'awa. All right, chapter 14, the first verse in the Hebrew. Wa'adabar Yahweh Allah Mashah Layamar, verse 2. Sa'ath Daryah Tharath Hum Ha Mutazarah Bayawam Za'ar Thawa Waha Waba Allah Hakahan Wayataza'ah Hakahan Allah Maka Wataza Slakia La Makana Wara Hakahan Wana Narpa Nagai Ha Tazara'ai Ma'an Ha Tazara'ai. Verse 4. Watazawa, Hakahun, Walakwak, Lum, Tohar, Athaya, Tazaparayam, Ha-Wa'ath, Ta Hawawath, Wa-Itazar, Wayataza, Arat, Araz, Washinawa, Tha Wayalath, Wayazar, verse 5, Wataza'ath, Hakahun, Washakath, Ath, Ha Taza Pa'ar, Ha Kath, Allah, Kalaya, Harash, Io, Mayum. I write the next set of verses in the English. Alright. Let me scroll back down. It's a long chapter, boy. Alright, verse 58 in the English. And the garment, either warp or woof, or whatsoever thing of skin is thee, with thou shalt wash. If the plague be departed from them, then it shall be washed the second time, and shall be clean. 59. This is the law of the plague of leprosy in a garment, or woolen, or linen, either in warp or woof, or anything of skin that pronounce it clean, or to be pronounced unclean. Alright, so if you have any illnesses or sicknesses that have spread to your garment, your clothes, the Lord is telling you to either keep it, or how to keep your clothes, or how to discard of those things. Alright? So much that I want to give pushback on, but I'm going to continue with the class. Not pushback against the Bible, but pushback against the stuff that we have been indoctrinated with. Things that we have been told that are okay when in fact they're not. Right? That's why the Bible has to clear up so many things that confounds people. Because people have been told a certain story or a bill of goods that is completely false as a whole. And as I said earlier, as I'm not only watched the videos yesterday, but as I played them last night on TikTok for people to listen to, whether you come from the land of Israel, meaning you are Jewish, or you are Mormon, they have all been told a certain narrative, and they stick to that narrative. You understand? Like every religious group or organization has a story, and they stick to it, and they don't depart from it. You understand? Meanwhile, we have been told that we are the slaves. We are to serve the people who have oppressed us, which is a complete lie. You understand? Let's keep going. 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying. Now again, in the Bible, you will always see the Lord dealing with one individual, right? People will claim that God has spoken to them. That does not happen. God deals with one individual at a time. One. And you'll see that over and over and over again. That one person becomes the voice for the public to hear. So in this case, it would have been Moses. Moses was the man. Moses had direct communication with the Most High. Whatever Moses was told via the Lord, he implemented, meaning he made sure these were the things that we knew to do, or things we knew not to do. But in like fashion, what did we do? We sinned against the Lord over and over and over again. We sinned doing what we wanted to do. We sinned because we did what felt good to us. You understand? You can't live for your pleasure serving the Lord. It doesn't work that way. The Lord isn't here to serve you. You are here to serve God. That's simple and plain. Alright? Anyways, 2 says, This shall be the law of the leper in the day of his cleansing. He shall be brought unto the priest. 3. And the priest shall go forth out of the camp, and the priest shall look, and behold, if the plague of leprosy be healed in the leper, 4. Then the priest command to take for him that, my goodness, these wordings get on my nerves sometimes. I'm sorry. Then shall the priest command to take for him that is to be cleansed 2 birds alive and clean, and cedar wood, and